Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome. I'm your host, John RMS, and I am not going to be putting an intro into this video, so stay tuned. This is a Le Grand Mint special, and of course, it's going to be featuring a very special honeybee. However, we're going to get through some of what I want to kind of share and showcase with you guys. Some of it right in front of you, some of it never, well, most of it never seen on my channel before. And this is the direction that Le Grand Mint is going in. This is an exclusive, so I'm kind of looking forward to sharing and showing you some of the things that pertain to all of these really quickly. So I'm going to run through. There's going to be a little bit of cutting and editing as I go, but let's start. We're going to start off with the Durga. So give me 1 second and we'll have a look. So I featured this Durga not that long ago on my channel. However, what is new, what is special, and what is different is obviously, well, you can see it. Le Grand Mint have been kind of busy and kind of, dare I say, almost in a gimmicky way, put in these plastic display cases. However, it's not for everybody. Personally, I like my coins out. And also, one of the things I find a little bit frustrating is, like, for instance, this scene here. If you take a look here at the Durga itself, right, you can see her there with the lion. Now you can, if we move over, I really think it should be that way. So one of the easiest things to do is there will be a hinge on one side. You guys know this because I've actually done this myself with some of my stuff. But hold on 1 second. Also, COA is easy to pop out. You just tap really quickly underneath it, because these are where they're putting their COAs. You get the COA. It can come out if you don't want to. That way both sides of the coin can be displayed. This here, of course, as you can see, is 2023 Durga. Let's put this the right way up so that this way we can now have it. And let's see here, where is she again? 1 minute. Let's close it. Yeah, so she's there. We're going to put that the same way if we wanted to keep this inside and if we wanted it to be displayed properly in such a form. Now, still a little bit wonky. I could change that. I could lift it. It's only stuck on by a static electricity. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing really there. I do like this approach really because it gives stackers the ability to have an option. You can take it out of the capsule and put it wherever you like. And of course, you also have this, but it must be costing them a fair bit. I know how much I pay, and that's even in bulk. So, but for shipping wise and everything else to dealers, that's my only concern. I have to, you guys know me, I'm going to be upfront and honest with you. So I think this is a unnecessary cost, but perhaps I'm wrong. Maybe the consumer, you guys do enjoy it. Personally, I like my Durga, I like my COA as it is, just plain and simple. Now, let's move on to something else here, because they've been, of course, doing lots of things such as the peace stuff. Now this is a 2022 version, and if you do want this and the next 2 coins afterwards, then by all means contact Silver Trader. These are going back and very limited. He'll offer you one heck of a deal. It does say there 2022. And that's the only page in the middle that you can have English. Everything else on the specs and all of that is, well, in various languages. And the peace stuff, this is how they come, by the way. It comes into that. You get the COA. You also end up with a plastic bag all sealed up. So it comes in there. And then it'll come, well, you have to attach your own feet, just for the record. It just clips on and off. It's a very simple printed method. And there we go. There's a beautiful piece of really high relief. Hello, there you go. You can see me in the background, bold as ever. The piece of actually is really beautiful, really spectacular, and something to be admired. There we go. There's Queen Elizabeth II, $2 denomination. And there we go. So that's that one. Now we're going to move on to Liberty Fortress, and then on to Diana before we hit the main special, which, well, I'm looking forward to. Hold on. So here we are on to Liberty Fortress. And again, we get the box. You're going to have, you know, the plastic packaging. Let's see here. Again, 2022 coin, I do believe. And yep, there it is there. $5 denomination. Now this is I believe it's a 2 ounce. Yep. I was going to say, because if it's a 1 ounce, I'm in for a shock. I'm not going to rearrange it. This is how it came into the package. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, because I don't want to indent it. But it is very simple to do. Actually, you know what, guys? Forget it. I'm going to open it up and show you how just to move this and put it center. So again, just open it up as you would. There's a little push button here. It lifts. Notice it didn't stick this time to the top. However, it did leave an impression. That's the only downside to these things. But if you're really careful, you just very carefully move it. Place it back into the center. Leave it there. Close. Bingo bango. Now it's in the center. Ta-da! So this is the Liberty Fortress 2 ounce. Again, really special high relief coin. And really, really gorgeous. As I said, I haven't even gotten into the main attraction yet. So I'm trying to fly by this really quickly. $5 denomination. I've not seen one of these. I've not held one of these. But it's something that's still out there and very, very affordable. So let's move on to Diana very quickly, and then we're going to hit the honeybees today, which I really could have done at least, I don't know, 4 videos out of all of these. So hold on, here we go. And now we're on to the Diana coin. And this is something that is rather unusual, kind of creepy in some ways, I have to say, because well, yeah, it just is. It has a kind of AI look to it, especially with the what looks to be like numbers and everything else, which it is actually, I believe. Yeah, 'cause you can see the years in the bottom, 1997 to 2022. So it's there's some hearts. It's definitely computerized. And then there's the details down here. Again, we can't see the back because, of course, the COA is in the middle of it. But Legrand Mint, as you can see there, mintage is just 555. Again, really, really small mintage. If you guys want one of these, said Silver Trader has this. Only has one. That's it. So email it as quick as you can. In fact, it's this one here that you're going to be getting. So on with the main show now, because yeah, we're 8 minutes in. Apologies. We now need to look at this ultra high relief honeybee. So let's find out what it's about. Well, you know, it's serious when I got my gloves ready and on the standby. This is how it comes. Now, this is the 2023 ultra high relief honeybee from Legrand Mint, limited to just 2,000 mintage. They did a 2 ounce version of this, but this is which was a high relief, by the way. This is the 1 ounce version. I'm not going to bother with getting these bottom things out. Yeah, this is the ultra high relief version. Now it comes, as said, in these cardboardy plastic or cardboard containers. You carefully just slide them out. So you just have to, push it. There we go. Now, obviously I need to be really careful because this is one I really do not want to be damaging. I didn't want to damage any of the others either, but realistically I had to. I'm not going to keep it in this container, but I wanted you to see what it's like firsthand before I decide to open it and show you what ultra high relief is. So this, you get COA, you get the stand, and you get this beautiful bee. And let's just have a look down here. Does it say? Yep, this has all the details. Right. Yep. Ultra high relief, or proof ultra high relief. Apologies, proof. Mintage 2000, right down below. All right, I'm going to crack it open, literally, and then I'm going to open up the capsule, so you don't need to see that. Hold on. Just a quick note, because just as I was opening up the capsule, I noticed something, because it really didn't look any different on either side, but then you take a look. Oh yeah. So we're in for a treat. Here we go. Well, I've just cracked it open and I have not removed it yet. There it is. There it is, nicely cracked open. Look how thick just this one end of the capsule is. That is like a Tudor Beast style or Queen's Beast style. It's even bigger actually. Thickness, diameter coin. It really is just crazy. And then of course we're going to have the honeybee here on top, so I know which one I'm going to put. So let's just carefully flip it into my hand, and then we'll have these swirling effects here to show you. And yeah, I'm holding it on really close. I don't want to damage it at all. There we go. Now it is a coin. It is the Republic of Liberia. It has a denomination of $20, as you can see down below. 1 ounce, is it 4 ounce? Yeah, 4 ounce fine silver, and 2023. This side of the coin is, yeah, it is still a high relief. I mean, definitely high. But wait till you see the other side. That's all I can say. Reeded edge, as you can clearly see that. You can see here the bee's abdomen and everything else. And even though I'm wearing gloves, I'm still not going to put my fingers all over the center of it. So look at that. Just as I kind of rotate it to this position here, you can see how tall and how high it is. Just amazing. It doesn't actually look like it because of, well, the effects of the honeycomb around it. But wowzers, it really is something that is stunning and stands out. You can see there it is, carrying pollen to, pollinate something. Obviously, well, make honey and so on and so forth. Bring it back, feed the children. You know what it is. Bees are just freaking awesome, right? So, but there we go. I mean, this is, and I cannot do this any justice no matter what I do, I don't think. It is so high relief. It is crazy. The details on that bee, I'm trying to get a contrast like this, but the details all over it are amazing, even down to little minute specks, and it just is. And then look at the little honeycombs inside. You can see the little bees inside of those honeycombs. Well, not all of them, but some of them. So here would have been a great opportunity for me to do a plug for my honeycomb bees that I sell. They actually look just like the ones that are shown in the hives. So, and mine are ultra high relief as well. I call them 3D, honeybees. So it's kind of apt and ironic that we're doing the same thing, but this is a coin, obviously, and it is just gorgeous. So I plugged the Legrand Mint. This is spectacular. If you stayed around this long, you know that you're definitely a fan. Look at that. You cannot tell me that is not gorgeous and beautiful at all. I just find that absolutely fascinating. Everything that you're doing, you're looking at, there's something new to see. As I was mentioning, inside all the hives, I'm not even gonna get out my pen. It's just beautiful, and I want to steal that bit of pollen, which is just, yeah, it's a ball of pollen right there. Now, I mean, the other side here is not as raised, but then again, it does need a kind of a flattish surface. So this is definitely what you would expect on a high relief. This is the ultra high relief where it just is crazy. But make no mistake that this side here as well, it is also just as beautiful. You have two bees both going into the hive, or going out of the hive actually, because from a bee's perspective, you're already looking at all the honeycombs. So yeah, I could totally see where this is coming from. It is gorgeous. What do you guys think? Look, I really wanted to do a video to kind of share and showcase the Legrand Mint and how fantastic their products really are and how great of a job they are doing. At the same time, I have a small criticism, and perhaps it's just me, or perhaps it is, everyone else feels it, but I find the cases, just 1 second while I put this away, 1 sec. Yeah, so as I was saying, I find these cases, I don't know, as long as they're not impacting, a huge deal on the price, kind of, I think it gives, I guess, us as a consumer the options. We have everything from, we have a perfect display stand already available to us. That they are rather bulky. Make no mistake of that. The ones that I have are much smaller, and they also stand up on the side. But there's different forms, so you can get them much bigger, and so on and so forth. I think that this COA that they've done on this card is absolutely perfect because it allows you to see both sides of the coin. The other ones didn't. So in that respect, it was pointless, in my opinion. This is me being brutally honest here. This coin is freaking amazing. I don't care what you have to say about that. Actually, I do. So leave a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Happy Friday, everyone. You know what? I'm done with this coin. It's awesome. Legrand Mint, freaking bravo, man. Honestly, I'm sending out my love to all of you guys. I hope you have a great weekend. And let me know if you're getting one of these, and if you do get one of them, are you keeping it in the stand or not? Your thoughts. All right, bye for now.